Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Mrs. Sim Gamer here, and today I have an exciting one. The all-in-one production is back for FS25. This was one of my ultimate favourites in FS22, and for the majority of my playthroughs, this mod featured. And there are three very simple reasons why. Number one, the cost. It only cost $25,000 for this production chain. The next reason is, as the name implies, it is an all-in-one. So instead of having your dairy, your oil refinery, your this, your that, this is the one that does everything. And number three is the size. The size of this factory is lovely and small in comparison to some of the base games, which are relatively large, and they would be, it's realistic. But when you're looking for a mod that does a little bit of everything, this is your baby. Now let's take a look at the model. It is just as noisy as the original. That was one of the only negative for me. It is quite noisy, that's why I'm standing quite far back. So when we go in, it will get a little bit more noisy. I will try to elevate my voice so that we can, you know, get over the sound. So as I say, this is 25,000. The size of it, as you can see, is relatively small. Now this noise comes out whether it's on or it's off. So this is the, yeah, it's quite noisy. Simply, you've got the silo here with the empty point, and I will go through what comes out of this point and what spawns in a moment. Then we have a drop-off point all the way around the other side, and again, when I say all around the other side, it is relatively small, so it's not a problem. Here is the drop-off point, and at this door is the management tool, and thankfully we're nice and quiet again now, so I can lower my voice. Okay, let's go through what this does. So, all-in-one production. Lots of incoming materials, and one of the things I absolutely adore about this is you can throw in up to 1 million litres of incoming materials. That is phenomenal. So if you're running big productions, this is a great way for storage as well. So very, very good, guys. Let's look at the outgoings, because again, really important. The outgoings match the incomings. You can also have 1 million litres of the products storing at the facility. That is phenomenal. So big, big ticks. So what can we make? We can make bread. We can make buffalo milk, which is bottled, which is quite cute. Buffalo mozzarella, butter, cake, canola oil. Now we're going into more of the wood forestry side, carton roll. Of course, this is in alphabetical order, guys, so it's going to look really random. Cereal, cheese, chocolate, cloves, fabric, flour, furniture, goat milk bottled, goat's cheese, grape juice, milk bottled, olive oil, paper roll, planks longs, prefab wool, raisin, rice flour, rice oil, sugar, sunflower oil, wood beam, and wood chips. Now, I just want to throw this out there. This all-in-one production is even better than the original. You didn't have the paper rolls, you didn't have the prefab walls, it was furniture. And of course, they've integrated all of the rice, flour, oil things into this as well, to keep it up with FS25. So big ticks. And of course, they've integrated the goat's milk and the buffalo milk, which again, big tick. So they've done a really, really great job here. Let's look at the cycles per month. Relatively low, as you can expect, to be honest with you, when you have a look at something like this, it's not very expensive. So the cycles are going to be slightly lower. When you spend more money, you expect more output. So it's kind of up to you. on how you run your game. Are you running on 1 day a month? Then this is fine because this is cycles per month. If you're running on a few days per month, this might be too slow for you. I don't know. It's up to you. But the cost per month is only £24, euros, dollars, depending on your currency. And the recipes are really good. The 30 barley to 22 flour. So the ratio is good. And of course you can do the usual select to storing, select, etc, etc, etc. Now the pipe is for the wood chips. So the outgoing material that will come out of the pipe rather than the spawn point, which is here, that will be the wood chips coming out of there. The rest of this, I believe, if I just go over again. So the milk is bottled. All of this is bottled. So you don't need a tanker to pull up next to it and pull it out. It's bottled and then spawned, which again is really good if you don't want to have a milk tanker. It's up to you. Of course, you probably need the milk tanker to put it there. But yeah, just one of those things to bear in mind. Yeah, one of the things to bear in mind. Now, I think that is about it. We'll just have a little flyover. It's always quite nice to have a little fly over these models. Again, it is a really nice looking model. In fact, I think it's slightly nicer than the one in FS25. If I remember rightly, the panels were brown. This feels more refreshed and lighter. It's got plenty of detailing. It doesn't look like, you know, plasticky. It's very well put together. So yeah, this is on my must-have list, guys. It is a must-have mod. Even if you had 2 of them running, it's 50,000 still is cheaper than some of the other production chains that are available. So get this downloaded on the mod hub, comment below and let me know what you think. Catch you in the next one. Bye bye for now.